So essentially, you've gotten your students into Google Classroom, but how would you save a website so that they could actually access it? One way to do this is to create an assignment. And I'll just call this assignment number 001. So maybe it's the beginning of the year. And I just want to be able to share a website with them. So I've created this assignment, and I'm going to go to the website that I want to share with them, and I'm going to copy the URL. And I'm going to add a link, and in here is where I'm going to paste my URL. So I just went over here and I triple clicked to highlight the URL, the address, and I did Command C to copy, and I came in here and I did Command V to paste, and now I can add link. So I click on that button and there's the link. Now it doesn't show up as anything yet because I need to actually assign this assignment, and here you can see assignment 001, and it gives you a preview. So you can see the little blue guy, Emerging Ed Tech, and here's a little blue guy, Emerging Ed Tech. So it's the right website, and it gives you the title of the article or the website that I want them to go to. And again, if I just click on this, it will open up yet another tab for me that is the exact same tab that I had open before. So that's one way that you can share an artifact, a website that you want the entire class to go to. So they just go in here and they can click on either the title or the picture to go to that website. There's a second way that you can do this, and this requires a little bit more work up front. However, I think there's a little bit more functionality with it. The other way is to add a new extension. Now, it has to be done by both the teacher and the student, but once they have it done, they always have it on their Chrome toolbar. So if I go to a new tab and I go up here to apps, and then I go to the web store here, and when I click on that, it will open up my Chrome web store. And what both the teacher and the student are going to search for is called Share to Classroom. Now when you just type in Share to CLA, you'll see the Share to Classroom link here. So I just click on that. I don't actually have to type the whole thing in. And this is what you want to put on your Chrome toolbar. Now it will be this blue Add to Chrome link because I've already added it to mine. It comes up green. So when you click on it should be here, but when you click on the Add to Chrome button up here, it will ask you to allow it to have permissions, and you just click through yes, allow, and yes, add it to your Chrome toolbar so that it's up here. Once it's up there, both student and teacher can close that tab. So if I'm the teacher and I want to share this website, all I have to do is click on the Share to Classroom button because I've already installed it. It will open up and it will show all the classes that I am teaching. Now because we did this visit to Arntsville, I've got 1 billion Arntsville classes for my help desk kids. But I scroll through all of my classes and I look for the class that I want to share this with. In this case, I'm going to go to Arntsville period 4. And it says push to students, and it shows me this website. My other options are I can be on a website and create an assignment that will be posted in Classroom just by clicking on here. I could add a question that will have this as a link or an announcement, and all three of these will have this website as a link within it. I just want to push this to my students. So I'm going to click on push to students, and when it's done being pushed to the students, I'll show you what it looks like on their end. So this is my student Fisher, and he's about to receive what I just pushed out to my class. So there's his message notifying him I pushed something out, and it automatically opens for him on his computer in a new tab. Now, Fisher is going to push something back to me, the teacher. So he goes to his class of mine,
and pushes push to teacher. And I would receive the same notification.
Okay, so I've shared that with my students. My students have seen it. And if I come back here to the Share to Classroom button, there were some other functionalities down here. One is right here, it's called Pushed to Students, so that I can see everything that I have pushed to this class's students. In this case, it's only one thing. If I had done more than one, it would show more than just one. If I click on Received from Students, I will see a list of things that I have received from students. In this case, I don't have anything for this class. But if I go back to my Help Desk class, here's my Tech Integration and Help Desk class, and I say Received from Students, I can see what Fisher has shared to me. So if I go into my Help Desk class for all of the Help Desk students, I can see everything that I've pushed to this class. In this case, I haven't pushed anything to them. Or I can see what my students have sent to me, so received from students. And I can see that Fisher shared these two links with me. So if I wanted to see his storyboard, I would click on that, and it would open up in a window the storyboard that he shared with me. Now the nice thing about Share to Classroom is teacher can share a link with the students, with everybody in that class. The students can share a link with the teacher, but the students cannot share to each other. So when might you use something like this for the students to share back with the teachers? So maybe the teacher asks their students to find a graphic or a website or something out on the internet of something, say either a butterfly or a predator or, I don't know, a holiday picture, something. And you want to have them share it with you. You can then share the best examples of a butterfly, a predator, a holiday graphic with the entire classroom, either through the Share with Classroom or just by showing it through the data projector hooked up to your computer. So that is the extension Share to Classroom and how to quickly share websites and other artifacts that are out on the web.